Well, it's been in the news and the headlines a lot lately. Men cheating on their pregnant partners. We just saw how it happened with, of course, Khloe Kardashian, allegedly, and Tristan Thompson as he was spotted out with other ladies while she was about to give birth. Also, Kendra Baskett and Hank are getting divorced. So we see it actually a lot more often than we would like. So why does infidelity happen so much during pregnancy? Well, divorce and family mediator Nancy Gabriel is here to talk about that. And you would think this is the time the couple's, closer than ever. They're about to enter, into a family and have a child together. But it's actually a very frequent time for partners to stray.
It's not shocking. It's not shocking. And I think it happens, we all think it happens because of sex and libidos and an imbalance. And that's part of it. But I also think it has to do with attention or lack of attention.
So usually the man maybe might be used to being the center of this, his girlfriend or wife's world.
Right.
And all of a sudden she's focused on something else, the child who's about to arrive.
Right. And they think bigger than just the instant moment. They think, oh, I'm never going to be #1 on her list again, so I better take care of me.
So they're seeking that attention from other women then.
Exactly.
So it's not always physical, it's just maybe more emotional intimacy.
Yeah, and I think physical is kind of an excuse, or it might be a piece of the pie, but it's not the whole pie.
So how can you spot signs and what can you do to, because that's got to be, listen, having a partner be unfaithful to you is devastating, but during that vulnerable time has got to be 10 times worse.
It does have to be 10 times worse. And how do you spot it? I don't think pregnancy is the key here. I think you can spot it in a number of ways in any phase of a relationship. And as a divorce mediator, I hear about infidelity in a 1-year marriage and in a 49-year marriage and everything in between. So I don't think there's a safety zone. You'd think it would be pregnancy, but I don't think there's really a safe spot.
And are we seeing that too with, more common, obviously when you have a high profile relationship, we're going to hear about it.
Right.
But, and also too, just to put this out there, women are cheating just as much as men are these days, it seems like. Maybe not as much, but more. But it's just, we're talking about pregnancy specifically. And sometimes, like you said, the man is seeking, not just, like you said, the physical adoration, but looking for something else.
Right, looking for attention, looking for affirmation that you're a vital person, that you're still important, maybe looking for a cheerleader.
So what are some tools you would have couples employ to keep them strong so this doesn't happen during pregnancy, especially right as you're about to welcome your new baby?
Well, I love that question. I think one of the biggest tools is to have some ground rules, and ground rules that pay attention to the relationship. Because, people say marriage takes work. I think marriage takes attention. So make a date night. It sounds trite, but it really works. And make some alone time. Turn your phones off. Disengage for a little while. Make your partner, who you allegedly love, or you wouldn't be having a baby with him, make him feel that he's #1 in your world. I know that sounds a little old-fashioned, and I would say to the men, do it in reverse too. It works both ways.
And I'm sure women don't want to be, like, just because they can't go out and party and drink, they don't want to, sometimes they want to be the cool modern lady, but maybe if your partner's about to give birth, you shouldn't be at the clubs till 2 in the morning.
You think?
Maybe not so much. So
maybe not so much. Not a great idea.
Well, thank you so much for shedding some light on that. I really appreciate it. All right. And we wish Khloe and Tristan the best and everybody else.
We do.
Yeah, Tristan used to play ball here at Finley Prep, Jason, remember?
I do. Very cool. All right. Hold on, I have to